Hi guys! I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Macy and I am a full-time reseller on this channel. I put out reselling content to help you succeed at your reselling business. And today we are going to be looking at my sales from October 18th through October 24th. It's almost Halloween! Are you excited? I put up a pumpkin wreath a little bit ago because I found one in my basement, and I probably should put it up a while ago since it's almost the end of October, but I just found it, so I stuck it on my door and I think it looks kind of cute. But that's as festive as I'm getting around here. Let me know if you have any plans for Halloween. Like, are you taking your kids trick-or-treating? Are they even doing trick-or-treating in your area? Or do you have any other fun fall activities planned for the end of October? Let me know. Anyways, let's jump into my sales. I did not have the best sales week this week. It was probably one of my worst sales weeks of the year, to be honest. The sales just weren't coming in, you know? That just happens sometimes. Usually you'll have a few days stretch where it's kind of bad and then it tends to pick up at the weekend or something, and this whole week was just... That's okay. This happens every now and then. It's nothing to get too stressed out about. Just keep listing whenever this happens, whenever sales go down, just keep listing and they will, I guarantee you, they will pick back up later. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys any of my sales that were over $15 in profit, and then at the end I'm going to go over my lowest profit sales and wrap it up with my profit breakdown. So to start us off, we have a Madewell embroidered daisy white sundress in a size small. It sold on eBay for $29, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $20.33. It took 30 days to sell. I paid full price for this dress at $6.99 at one of my local Goodwills, and I paid full price for this dress because Madewell is a great brand, and I thought the embroidered detail all over the dress would be a really good selling point. The only thing with this dress was that it had some staining on it. White is so tough. You always have to be careful whenever you're picking up white because there could be stains on it that you just can't see in the store with the store fluorescent lighting or whatever they have going on, and then you take it home and you get it under these bright studio lights and then you're like, crap, stains. So this dress was no exception to the white curse. Luckily, I was able to stain treat it with some OxyClean and it was able to get rid of the stains that it had. The next item that sold was a cachet tan seamed leg dress pant in a size 2. It sold on Poshmark for $19, and after Poshmark fees I made $15.20. It took 50 days to sell. I went to a really unique thrift store in my area that I didn't necessarily plan on going to, but I wanted to go to a Goodwill I had never been to before, and this thrift store, it took over the spot that the prior Goodwill was at. So I just kind of ended up there and was like, well, while I'm here, might as well check it out. And they had all these racks of clothing outside that were $2 a piece. They were on super clearance because the regular thrift store prices were quite high. And yeah, I mostly picked these up just because Cachet is a good brand. The next item that sold was a cabby green single button blazer in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $19, and after Poshmark fees I made $15.20. It took 91 days to sell. This was a $1 day pickup from the wonderful blazer section that you should never skip if you are in a Goodwill, because you might find some really great things in the blazer section. It's one of those areas that can bring in a lot of money for you if you find some good stuff, and then a lot of times you won't find anything and then you just, you know, quickly move through it and move on with your life. Cabby is one of those brands that you kind of have to be a little bit more selective with. I mean, if you're paying $1 for it, you probably would be safe picking it up, but things can sit for a really long time, so make sure to do your research whenever you're picking up a cabby item to make sure that it's not too oversaturated or too old of a style. The next item that sold was a Fashion Nova pair of high-waisted dark wash jegging jeans in a size 7/8. They sold on Mercari for $25, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $17.13. It took 31 days to sell. I probably shouldn't have paid full price for these Fashion Nova jeans, but I did at $6.99. The reason that I'm kind of regretting paying full price for them is because they didn't have anything special about them necessarily. They had the high rise going for them, but they didn't have any sort of distressing or anything that would demand a higher selling price. And the reason that Fashion Nova jeans just aren't going to sell for that much is because they don't have a high retail price to begin with. So if you're going to be picking up Fashion Nova, make sure that you are not paying very much for it. The next item that sold was a Romeo and Juliet couture tiger animal print sweater dress in a size small. It sold on eBay for $33.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $24.14. It took 144 days to sell. I didn't list this at the best time. I listed it at the very end of May, so sweater dress is going to have a hard time selling throughout summer, but now that we are in the right season for this dress, it sold. It might help that it's getting close to Halloween, possibly. This was a consignment item, so I make a bit of the profit and then the rest goes back to the person that I am consigning this item for. The next item that sold was a Swiss Tech black snow pants in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $25, and after Poshmark fees, I made $20. It took 132 days to sell. Same situation as the sweater dress, I just listed it at the wrong time of year, that's why it took so long to sell. Now is the perfect time of year to sell some snow pants, some snow boots, anything related to skiing, snowboarding, any outdoor fall or winter activity. Get that stuff listed. The next item to sell was a Lucky Brand metallic gray open knit sweater in a size extra large. It sold on Poshmark for $28, and after Poshmark fees, I made $22.40. It took 112 days to sell. Man, I listed a bunch of fall items at the beginning of summer, didn't I? I picked this up as part of a bundle on Poshmark with a bunch of other items that I'm sure you've heard me talk about before. And the purpose of me buying that bundle was strictly to resell those items on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I only paid around $5 to $8 a piece, so I tried to make sure I was buying things that would sell for $20, $25 and up. I thought this sweater was really nice, and it was a great size at a size extra large. Lucky Brand has just started to become kind of a hit or miss brand for me. Sometimes I can get a lot for it and sell it rather quickly, and then sometimes it doesn't sell fast at all or it doesn't go for a good price. So do your research whenever it comes to picking up Lucky Brand items, even if it is the right season for the item. The next item that sold was a pair of Joe's jeans, Flawless the Icon mid-rise skinny ankle jeans in a size 31. They sold on Poshmark for $31, and after Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $2.12, I made $22.68. It took only 4 days to sell. Gotta love a fast flip like that, right? I did pay full price for these jeans at $6.99, but I did that because of the size and the newer style. If it did not have those two things going for it, I might not pay up for it, because Joe's jeans do not always get a $31 selling price. A lot of times it's a lot lower, maybe around like the $19, $23, somewhere around there range. The next item that sold was a Tavik men's green pants in a size 32. They sold on Poshmark for $20, and after Poshmark fees I made $16. They took 77 days to sell. I was just kind of trialing this brand out because there really wasn't much information for me to pull from on Poshmark, and I had never sold this brand myself. I don't know if I would pick it up again, but I like experimenting with men's pants and seeing what brands sell fast or sell for a lot and which ones don't, because I'm still very much learning in that category. The next item that sold was an H by Halston brown burnout duster cardigan in a size 3X. It sold on eBay for $25, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $16.37. It took 11 days to sell. This was a challenge item. If you haven't already seen my videos on the $10 challenge I am participating in, make sure to go check those out. It's just this fun challenge where you start off with a $10 investment and then you see how much you can grow your business starting with only $10. over the course of a month. And so the whole point is to sell things and then take the money that you made from those sold items and reinvest it in more things to sell. So I'm always excited to see a challenge item sell, because that just means I have more money to invest in more things for the challenge. So this was picked up from the bins. I paid about $1.22 for this item after averaging out the total I paid per pound. I picked it up mostly because of the size 3X, and H by Halston is a good brand. However, whenever I was looking up the comps for this item, it looked like there were a lot of duster cardigans by H by Halston available, so I don't know if maybe they were part of some sort of wholesale box or something that went out, because there was just so many. So whenever I received this reasonable offer, I went ahead and scooped it right up, because I was like, there's too many of these sweaters available. If I don't just accept the offer, I might not sell it again for quite a long time. And whenever you're participating in a reinvestment challenge that ends in 1 month, you kind of want things to flip quickly. The next item that sold was an Ula Popkin pointelle knit short sleeve sweater in a size 20/22. It sold on Poshmark for $19.20, and after Poshmark fees, I made $15.36. It took 81 days to sell. This was another dollar day item, once again picked up because of the size more than the brand, but I also just thought this sweater was really nice with the pointelle knit. I always think pointelle knit is cute. I don't know if you can tell, but this sweater itself kind of has some pointelle knit details going on it. Plus I really like the color. I think that mustard yellow color is really nice. So this just had a lot going for it. I thought I would give it a chance. The next item that sold was a Simply Peel purple bow toe kitten heel in a size 7. It sold on eBay for $26.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $17.29. It took 97 days to sell. I didn't really have very many shoes to sell there for a while, so whenever I would find any pair of shoes really that were in good condition at Goodwill for $1, I would just go ahead and scoop them up. There aren't very many nice name brand shoes in my area, at least not that I've really seen. In my everyday shopping experience, most of the time it's just everyday brands, no name brands. I just pick up whatever sometimes. The next item that sold, and the last one on my over $15 list, is the J. Crew pair of men's mercantile straight flex pants in a size 35/32. Sold on Poshmark for $20, and after Poshmark fees, I made $16. It took 51 days to sell. I like picking up these J. Crew mercantile men's pants. My boyfriend wears some of them, so they're kind of just one of those styles that I know about, and while they do not fetch the highest of prices, if you can pick them up for $1, it's good stuff. Okay, let's move on to my lowest profit sales of this week. I'm going to talk about a few more of them for you guys, since I did not have that many high price sales to talk about today. We're going to discuss 8 of them. The first was a J. Crew pullover sweater, gray white, in a size extra extra small. Sold on Poshmark for $5, and after Poshmark fees, I made $2.05. Took 336 days to sell. Oh my gosh, there were so many things wrong with this sweater. I think I got it on Mercari as part of a bundle with a bunch of other, like, Banana Republic, J. Crew, Loft, you know, all those business casual type brands. And most of the items were really old or flawed, so it was not the best bundle buy in my case. I mean, I didn't pay much for it, so I should have known, but so this sweater in particular had pilling. It was old. It was a size extra extra small. It had some like yellowing around the armpits. Like, this thing was rough. I don't even know why I had it up for sale for so long. I should have just taken it down months ago. But I did, and somebody scooped it up for $5, so hopefully it fits them, first of all, and they like it, second of all, and they don't hate me for selling them such a crappy sweater. If you have anything in your closet that you know is too flawed, it's just not worth it, just pull it. Just send it back to Goodwill. You know, eventually you'll have other things to sell. You can just move on with your life. Okay, the next item was a pink Victoria's Secret teal lace bralette in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $4, and after Poshmark fees, I made $3.20. It took 237 days to sell. This had a lot of attention, but it's hard to sell a pink Victoria's Secret bralette because people don't want to pay, you know, for the price of the bralette and for the shipping costs and stuff. It's just not worth that much. So I had to wait until someone came along that wanted to bundle a bunch of things, and then this person bought this bralette along with a couple other items I'm going to talk about here. The next item was an Old Navy gray stretch knit skirt. It was a size 2, and it sold on Poshmark for $4, and after Poshmark fees I made $3.20 again. It took 59 days to sell. And this was a consignment item, so I did not pick this item to resell myself, but it was given to me to resell for someone else. So I can't be mad at whatever price it ends up going for. Whenever I receive items from people on consignment, I just list them at whatever their market value is, and then if they sell, great, I make money and so does the person, and if not, then it goes back to that person after a year of being online. The next item was also a consignment item, an H&M beige cargo jacket blazer, and it sold on Poshmark for $4. After fees, I made $3.20. It took 307 days to sell. Now, the problem with this blazer was that it had this little stain or mark at the very bottom of the front of it, so that's probably why it didn't go for so much and why it took so long to sell. The next item was a Nautica snowflake print fleece pajama top in a size extra extra large, sold on Poshmark for $7, and after Poshmark fees I made $4.05. It took 334 days to sell. This was again one of the oldest items that I've had listed in my closet, and I do like to pull items after they've been in my closet for over a year, because that just means that people aren't interested in it, and it's not really worth it for me to continue having that item in my closet and have my share that item every day, you know? I don't want people to have to be looking at a bunch of crap in my closet, you know? If there's undesirable stuff in there, I'd rather just take it out and keep the good stuff in there. Funny thing is, I got a love note on this item that said that they were not even using this pajama top to wear, but they were using it to make little hats for gnomes for Christmas. So I think it's funny that it took so long to sell, and then the person's not even wearing this item, they're just using it for arts and crafts. Noted. People don't need a Nautica snowflake pajama top in their life. The next item to sell was a BCBG Generation Black Shimmer leggings in a size extra extra small. They sold on eBay for $11.01, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $5.43. It took 231 days to sell. I'm surprised that these took as long to sell as they did. I thought they were a really nice pair of leggings. I mean, the thing that might have been holding them back was that they were an extra extra small. It's always a tricky size to sell. And the last two items that sold this week on my lowest profit list were together on eBay. Someone utilized my 25% discount on buying 2 or more items from my eBay store, and they purchased a pair of lace-up heeled boots by a brand called Prima. They were size 6. They sold on eBay for $11.21, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $4.61. They took 336 days to sell. And then the second item that this person bought was an Alpine Swiss wool blend peacoat in a size medium, sold on eBay again for $11.21, and after fees I made $4.61. It took 300 days to sell. So I really like seeing that sale come through, one because it's pretty rare to receive orders of multiple items from a single buyer on eBay, and 2 because they were 2 of my oldest listed items, and I was so tired of looking at that coat. I had it hanging on this rack in my room forever because it was too big to put in a bag and store in my bins, so it's been staring at me for 300 days. So my totals for this week, my total sales were $631, and after eBay fees, Poshmark fees, Mercari fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, I made $343. Boo. Luckily, this next week is turning out to be much better than the week I just talked about, so we're turning it around, guys, but I hope that you all had a better sales week than I did, and that your October is just going swimmingly. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I appreciate every single person that subscribes. Have a great Halloween, everybody. Bye!